We all know when it comes to video, you need to also have some good audio quality, and well, I think Fifine might have actually fixed that for you. This is the Fifine M9, and today I'm going to be covering everything you should know about this lav for you to actually go for, because not only does it have some decent specs to it, but the pricing is actually pretty good against other competitors in the same market. So without further ado, let's get straight to what you need to actually know about the Fifine M9. Now before we actually get into the video, I want to give a huge thanks to Fifine for actually sending me the M9 to actually review. But do not worry, I'll be giving my full, completely honest review on the M9. So let's get straight to what you need to know. So first, let's talk about what you actually get in the box. Now, as soon as you open the box, you will actually see a travel case, which I'll definitely say, Fifine, you made a very sturdy travel case, which I actually do like. Once you have actually unzipped the travel case, you'll be greeted to the following items. Now, first on the top, you'll find a little pouch which will include 3 different cables. One will be including a USB Type-C to USB Type-C with a USB Type-A adapter. This will actually be able to be used for 1, charging the case, and 2, will actually be also used as the same cable to connect it to any phone or any device that uses a USB Type-C, which I think is really smart. Of course, you'll get a separate cable that will connect the receiver straight to your own camera, and then finally you'll also get another cable which will connect to the receiver straight to your phone via aux, which I think it's nice that you have 3 different ways to actually connect this to whatever device you're wanting to record on. And then looking at the bottom, you'll actually see 2 wind filters, which I really like that they have a whole big section just for 2 wind filters, but at least these wind filters are actually very easy to actually put on mics themselves. And then of course, right underneath that, you'll actually find the case, which will house both the transmitters and of course the receiver. Now, just to cover some of the base specs of what you can actually expect in terms of audio quality, the range, the bit, here are just some of the basic specs you should actually know. First, both transmitters are omnidirectional microphones with a frequency range of 20 Hz to 20 kHz. Now, the sensitivity can go as low as -37 decibels to up to 3 decibels, which is actually pretty decent. Now, when it comes to bit depth, it can go up to 16 bits, or a sample rate of 48 kHz. Now, both transmitters will include a built-in 150 mAh rechargeable lithium-ion battery, which can actually give you up to 6 hours of operating time and can easily be charged to full battery in just over an hour. Now, when it comes to the receiver, you'll obviously find a 3.5mm out, which will allow you to obviously connect it to either your phone or even straight to your camera. It also includes a built-in 280 mAh rechargeable lithium-ion battery and has an operating time of about 12 hours, and it will also have the same charging length as the transmitters. And it will also include a USB Type-C at the very bottom, which will obviously allow you to actually connect the receiver to a USB Type-C device. And of course, you have the charging case, which will include a built-in 1200 rechargeable lithium-ion battery, which can be charged via USB-C, which will allow you to actually charge it in just about 2.5 hours. Now first, let's actually talk about what you can find when it comes to the transmitters themselves, because there is a lot of functionality that are found with these transmitters. Now, of course, it does have a nice little smiley face design, which is obviously on brand for Fifine. This is actually found with most of the products, but you can obviously notice there are LED lights. But with it being red, that can tell you that it is currently off. You can actually just tap the power button that is on the left to power it back on, and it'll show a blue light, which means it is connected to the receiver. But just to keep it off, I'm going to make sure it is on red. But you got a nice design that is found on the front side. Then going to the right side, you'll have your linking button, which will obviously allow you to link it to the receiver if you have accidentally unlinked it, or you can even link even more in the future, which I'm pretty sure Fifine will be adding some more features to the wireless line. Then going to the top, you'll find the microphone itself, which obviously I have a wind filter just to display how easy it's actually to put this on. You just put it on top and twist it, and it's actually very secure and it's very solid. I mean, at least now the smiley face does have a bit of a design or hairdo on it, which I think is a nice little reference to give for the M9. Now going to the back, you do obviously have a clip, which I would even say one of the downsides I will say about the M9 is it's not magnetic, but I think still a clip is pretty good, and it's actually very sturdy that I'm currently using right now. But now let's actually talk about the quality of the M9. Now let me say one of the things I did notice straight away with the M9 is the build quality. Now the build quality is obviously more of a solid plastic, which I'll even say, it's not bad plastic, it is actually pretty sturdy plastic. It's not very cheap plastic that they are using for the M9, but I mean, they are trying to make sure that this is more affordable for you to actually go for, so they did have to cut some costs. But what I do like about it being plastic is it's very light. Now it's actually a little bit lighter than the mic mini, which I actually use, and obviously despite it being very light, I'll definitely say it does feel like you barely have it on your shirt, which I actually really like a lot. Now of course I do have the black option here, but you do also have an option to go for the all white version, which I'll definitely say both look really nice, but also it does come down to your own preference of which one you actually do prefer. Now staying behind the camera, here is what the receiver looks like. It is obviously hooked up to my phone, which is an iPhone 13. I do actually have an adapter, which I do recommend, but this is what you can actually expect. Now obviously I'm currently using the A mic, which shows me the full volume. But what I've noticed, if you tap on A, it does adjust the volume of the microphone, which means you have more control and you can easily monitor either the main microphone or A mic or B mic, which I think is a nice little touch you can actually have. So let's say if you are talking to someone else that might be too loud, whether they are using the B mic or the A mic. Of course you can see it has the power button, it has MS, which will obviously switch it to mono or stereo, which will actually switch it to a different audio setting that will actually be found on the other side here, which will have the MS button. Then you also have your linking button, your out button, and it also has a clip which will actually allow you to easily slide it onto the top of your camera. And of course on the main surface you can see the Fifine logo with a little smiley face on it. But now as you can see, this is what it normally sounds like. Now something I will notice is because it's omnidirectional, it will pick up more audio that's around. But so far with my testing, I found it actually is very perfect in terms of it picks up your vocals enough. Now I didn't say the current placement I have it right now is probably one of my most recommended placements for this microphone. Because yes, despite it actually being really good, it does have some issues when it comes to picking up your voice. Because if you do point it towards, let's say, going to the left side of my head, it will not pick up as much. So I do recommend it to at least make sure it's pointed towards your mouth to have the best capture when it comes to your audio. But now this wouldn't be a proper test of the microphone if you don't compare it to a competitor, which I'll be comparing it to the DJI Mic Mini, which I actually do believe is what Fifine is trying to target against. Because let's be honest, the M9 actually is not only more affordable than Mic Mini, but actually might be a little bit better in some cases. So let's just go to the audio test in comparison with the M9 and the Mic Mini itself. Now of course, just to do the audio test, this is what the M9 actually sounds like, and I'm talking in my normal voice, which is actually pretty decent. Now of course it is very clear, it does have almost the exact same audio quality when it comes to the Fifine AM8 or even the Fifine K688, which I have actually reviewed on the channel before. But now let's actually do the comparison against the Mic Mini. And now this is what the Mic Mini actually sounds like compared to the Fifine M9. Now of course this is just a comparison of what you can actually expect, but I'll definitely say for the price you're paying for the Fifine M9, it actually is pretty close in terms of audio quality against something like the DJI Mic Mini, which is also in a similar price range as the Fifine M9. But now let's actually just hook it up to my Canon EOS 600D, which I will definitely say is very straightforward to actually hook it up to, and I like that it's not only easy to set up, but I like the way that the cables actually are coiled, because it makes it a lot more easier for me to monitor myself without having any cables blocking the display, which allows me to actually see what I'm doing. So I really do like that Fifine made sure the cables aren't in the way when it comes to recording. But here's how it sounds like with a proper camera, and I'll let you guys be the judge of what you think when it comes to using it with your own camera. Okay, so now we have it hooked up to the Canon EOS 600D, and I'll just say it actually is an easy process to connect it compared to some other microphones. But so far, setting up to a camera is very straightforward, very nice, and it's actually very elegant for any beginners that might be wanting to use this type of microphone with their own cameras. But what is the pricing for the M9? Of course, if you do get it directly from Fifine, it's going to be around about $70. But if you do want to get it from Amazon, it's about also $50, which is very affordable. But now coming to my conclusion for the review of the Fifine M9, here are my final thoughts. Now let me say, if you are someone that is wanting to upgrade your audio quality, whether you're doing YouTube, TikTok, or even using it for customers, this is actually going to be a good option to go for, because one, it is affordable. 2, it has really good audio quality. 3, it is very easy to actually travel around, especially with the included travel case. But otherwise, at the end of the day, I would definitely recommend the M9 for anyone that is starting out, wanting to upgrade their audio quality, or you just wanting to have something that's affordable and does provide good performance. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next one. Be safe as always, and have a great day. Bye.